Are you aware of the Ask the Police website that provides information and advice on a number of police topics? The website address is
www. Power Police, Caitlin speaking, how can I help?
Oh, hello there. I'm calling you from a company called Aporito Limited. My name's Georgia DeReese, and I have just received a recording of one of my employees being abducted out of his house last night.
Okay.
Can I give you the postcode and see the people who came to the house? They smashed the doors in. It's all on record. And they said that they were.
Sorry, bear with me a second. Has this been reported?
I don't know. I haven't. I'm reporting it now because I've just received the recording in my inbox.
Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. Just bear with me 1 second.
Thank you.
We're going to have to take a report of this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Just bear with me a second. Can I take your name, please?
Yes, it's Georgia.
Yeah.
Douris, D-O-U-R-I-S.
Is that D-O-U-R-I-S?
That S for sweetie.
Okay, bear with me a second. I'm just going to get this information down. I'll come back to your details later
Thank
on,
you.
okay? So what time did you receive this email?
It's coming. Let me just look. Received it 10:10 this morning, but obviously I haven't opened my emails until now. So I've just, let's call it 1:30. And I've just been trying to download it and opened it, and now I've heard what it is that's on record. So I'm calling you now.
Right. Okay, so you downloaded it and you've opened it, and what does it say?
It's a recording from around midnight last night. It's an address of 89A Durwood Avenue.
Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm just trying to write down everything you're telling me here. What was the address, did you say?
It's Durwood Avenue, number 89A.
Can you spell Durwood for me, please?
Yes, D for Delta, E for Echo, R for Romeo, W for Whiskey, Y for Yankee, D for Delta, D for Delta.
That's perfect. And that's 18A, was it?
No, 89.
89A.
89 Alpha.
Durwood Avenue, that's perfect, thank you.
Do you want the postcode?
Yes, please.
It's S for Sierra, A for Alpha, 18.
Yeah.
1, P for Papa, G for Golf.
Was that Yankee Papa Golf?
Not Yankee Papa Golf. That would be too many letters. It's 1.
Oh, one Papa Golf, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
SA18 1 Papa Golf, perfect. Okay, what did it say on the download? What could you hear?
I could hear that there were the man whose property it is known to me as ESUS, E-S, that's E for Echo, S for Sierra, U for Uniform, S for Sierra. He has,
perfect, yeah.
He's a People's Protection Patrol. He's got an ID badge of 181852 with my company.
Can you say that number again to me, please?
Yeah.
Sorry, the line's not very clear.
It's 1852.
52. Okay, so you could hear the man whose property it is, and he's known to you as Issa.
Yes.
And you said he's People's Protection Patrol, is he?
Yes. He's a private
and his
security.
number is 1852.
That's correct. He was saying that there are people at the door trying to smash the door in.
Yeah.
And that the people who'd answered the phone and recorded the call were other People's Protection Patrol, and they told him to not open the door and that they were calling the police.
Okay, just sorry,
Yeah.
George, you're going a little bit too fast for me to be able to keep up there.
No
he said there are people trying to smash the door in. What else did he say?
He said the people who recorded the call told him not to open the door.
Right, let me just write that 2 seconds.
Okay.
So the people who recorded the call told him not to open the door.
That's right. And so then you can hear them smashing the door down.
Yeah.
And the people who recorded the call and then recorded making a phone call to the police.
Sorry, say that to me again, Georgia.
The people who recorded the call
Yeah,
are recorded calling the police.
they are recorded calling the police.
Yeah, but you can't hear whether they get through or not very clearly because it's obviously a lot of
Okay.
background noise then at that point.
Yeah. So you can't hear if those people manage to get through to the police or not.
Not very clearly. You can hear that they're saying that we're calling the police.
Yeah.
And you can hear them telling him that they're calling the police.
So what makes you think that he was abducted?
Because he's
At
not
what
there.
point did you think that he was taken by somebody?
They've smashed the doors in and I've sent somebody round there and he's gone and it's on record. You can hear the scuffling, you can hear the shouting,
Oh, right.
you can hear, yeah, and the doors smashed open and all of his properties left open and unsecured. So I've sent.
Right, okay. So the doors have been smashed in. You could hear the scuffling on the recording.
Yeah, and shouting.
Yeah. Okay, bear with me a second when I just record this now.
Thank you.
Did you say there was a lot of there was shouting or anything?
Yeah, there's
you could hear all
shouting
the
and
scuffling?
yeah, shouting. You can actually hear the smashing of the doors.
Yeah, so it's quite clear then.
It's obvious, and obviously when somebody's gone round there, I've asked them to go around there. His family have actually called me today and said they're very concerned because they don't know anything about what's happened. The doors are wide open, smashed in. All of his property is available for anybody to go and help themselves to. It's not secured, the building, and he's gone. And you can hear him screaming on the phone.
You could hear the screaming. Okay, bear with me just a second, Georgia. I'm just typing up what you've already told me, okay? So just to make sure that it's really clear, I'm just going to quickly read back what I've just seen so I can put it over to the relevant department, all right?
Thank you.
Do you know the address for Issa's property?
Yeah, I just gave it to you. It's 89 Durwood Avenue.
89, perfect. Yeah,
Sorry,
make sure that was the right one.
89A it is, sorry.
89A,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I'm just going to locate that now. Bear with me a second. Can I take your date of birth, please, Georgia?
Yes, it's 1st of the 1st, 90.
Perfect. Can I get your number, please, Georgia? It hasn't come up when you called through.
I've got, which is probably the best one to give you, my mobile, or shall I give you a landline?
Your mobile's probably best. We can get hold of you at any time.
Okay, let me just, I don't know what it is because I don't actually call myself, so it's not a number that sticks in my head. So just hang a second.
That's okay, no problem.
How can I give you this? I'll tell you what I'll do. Give you, has it not come up on your phone here?
It hasn't, no, it's come up as private, unfortunately.
Right, okay, let me just see what, why has it done that? I don't know what it is. I can give you a landline number. It's 0207.
Yeah. 0207
719
719
39
39
89
89.
2.
Okay, who sent you the email, Georgia?
It was from two of the people, my other employees from the People's Protection Patrol, that he'd called
So
us.
two of your employees from the People's Protection
Yes,
Patrol, is it?
from Impersonating Limited it is.
Bear with me a second when I just input this.
We're a private security company.
Yeah.
Shall I give you an email address as well so you can email me?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's Aporito, which is A for Alpha, P for Papa,
Yeah,
P for Papa again, then
yeah,
O for Oscar, R
Yeah.
for Romeo,
yeah,
H for Hotel,
yeah,
I for Indigo,
yeah.
T for Tango,
hmm
O for Oscar,
Perfect, yeah.
at protonmail.com.
Can you spell that for me,
Yeah,
sorry?
P for Papa, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, T for Tango, O for Oscar, N for November, then mail, Madrid Alpha
All one
Indigo.
word, is it?
Yeah,
Protonmail.
.com.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Have you had any reports or anything like that for other reports about this or not?
I've just got people looking into this now
Right,
as we speak
okay.
again. Have you spoken with the 2 employees today who sent you that email?
No, I can't get hold of them. That's why I've called you. I've just got an email, like I say, with this recording on as an MP4.
Right, okay. You cannot get told, because I get told of any of the 2 employees who sent you this.
No, I can't get hold of them either. And I've tried Isis's phone and it's just going to answer phone. And obviously the family, I've gone to ask the neighbours and some of them, they obviously won't come out with the coronavirus and everything, not answering the door. So I just said I'd call and report and ask you if you've got any information.
Yeah, we've literally got people working on and investigating this in the background as we're talking, so nothing's
Right.
delaying this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'll just get this report saved for you now, Georgia. Thank you for calling and making us aware.
Have we got do you have a log reference number or an incident reference number that I can tell the family to use if they've got any information to call you with that they can refer to?
Yes, yeah, I'll handle that with you in a second.
All right.
Can I just take a few more information
Of
details,
course,
Georgia? Sorry. Can I take the name of your employee who has been abducted, please?
His name is Isus, E for Echo, S for Sierra, U for Uniform, and S for Sierra.
That's how I've spelled it. Yeah, that's perfect. Do you have a third name?
And we don't. It's under non-disclosure. It's part of the GDPR non-disclosure
That's fine.
agreement. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any idea how old Isus is?
Yeah, he's about 36, 37.
Does he live alone?
I honestly, I wouldn't know that. We don't ask those questions.
So yeah, no, of course, I understand. The
the-
property that you've given me, the
yeah.
89A,
Yeah,
is that his home address?
it would. Yes, it's the address that we've got
Yeah.
on record.
Have you got a contact number for him?
I have just a second.
Thank you.
It is. Details. It's 07917
07917
291
291
213.
213. And you said the property isn't secure and all of his belongings are still there and anyone can access the inside of the property now, yeah?
Yes.
I'm just typing up and adding to this report as I'm quiet here, Georgia, okay?
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
What is the description of Isus? Can you give me a description of what he looks like?
Yeah, I'd say he was about 5'7" to 5'10".
5'7" to 5'10", is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got, when I saw a video of him last, he's got a little beard going on with a mustache. He's got
Little
dark,
beard and moustache, yeah.
a full beard,
Small beard and moustache.
and he's got dark hair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was fat, but at the same time, I wouldn't say he was very thin either. So he's mid built.
Mid build, so
Yeah.
neither slim or neither athletic. Yeah, just in the
Well,
middle.
no, I'd say athletic. Athletic could give him a good, that'd be a good way to describe him.
Athletic build, yeah.
Yeah. But not like a beefcake, you know, not like he's been taking
Yeah.
steroids or anything like that.
Yeah,
Because
of
if he
course.
had, maybe they wouldn't have been able to abduct him. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. That's fine. With the recording, was this just an audio recording? You couldn't see anything, could
No,
you?
it was just a phone call recording. But I think he has got CCTV at his house. I'm not sure.
Okay. Downloading the email. Okay, so you feel he's got CCTV outside the property, is it?
I don't know if it's outside, but I think he's got it inside. So I'm not sure if it's picked anything up, if they've, I don't know.
Okay. When you say he's personal protection, can you expand on that as much as you can for me?
It's security work. So like security guards, a security patrol.
Okay.
Close protection.
Okay.
We're registered at Company's House.
Sorry, what did you say? There,
we're registered. The company's registered at Company's House.
Company's House is called.
No. The company, Aporito Limited, is registered at Company's House.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. You said the door was smashed in at his property. That is still open there, I imagine, is it?
Yeah.
It hasn't been secured.
No. Not in the last 40 minutes, let's say. It was the last time that I spoke to the family. I'd been down there and had a look, and they're obviously very distressed.
Okay.
They came to us first, obviously, to see whether we've got any information about it. And obviously, well, I then looked through the emails and we've got this.
Okay. No, you said that Aegis is a security guard.
Yeah.
What does he? I know you said he's close protection as well.
Yeah.
Are we talking security guard for supermarkets? Are we talking any other sort of work?
No, it's asset protection. So it's a varied occupation that he's got. And it just depends on what contracts it is that we've got with various creditors as to what requirement.
Yeah, what contract he's on currently?
He's undercover at the moment, which is why I'm
oh, right.
That's
it's difficult now, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I understand. And are you Aegis' manager, are you, or?
I'm the wife of the director of the company.
You're the director of the company, perfect.
I'm the wife of the director of the company.
The wife of the director, perfect, thank you. As you might be able to hear on your hand, Georgia, we've got a lot going on in relation to this particular call now, okay?
Thank you.
You might be able to hear my colleagues in the background investigating it as I'm on the phone to you, all right?
Have you not had any other calls regarding that address?
Well, we're researching it now and we're working with other forces in the area as well, okay? So just bear with us a second. I know you're very limited in what you can tell me within regards to his work, but it is quite important we get as much information as possible.
Yeah.
Do you know what he's working undercover for, Georgia?
Well, I don't know whether I can disclose that without incriminating myself, to be honest.
Right, okay.
I'm under a strict non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, no, I do understand, Georgia. That's okay. Bear with us a second.
I can tell you it's a private investigation that's been commissioned by quite a lot of creditors of an organization.
So it's a private investigation, sorry. What else did you say?
That's been commissioned by a lot of shareholders of an organization. That's all I can tell you.
That's fine. That's perfect. Thank you. Any information is obviously fantastic. Is there a reason today, Georgia, why you're calling and not your husband?
Only because he's in Greece and he hasn't received the email yet. I've been trying to contact him.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. I know that might sound a little bit intrusive. We just need to ask as many questions as possible, all right?
It's fine, it's fine.
The email that you received with the audio phone call recording,
Yeah.
Did anyone else receive that email? Was anyone CC'd into it? Did you say it was your husband?
Let's have a look at who else has received that email.
Thank you.
Yes, there's two other people that have been copied into it, but I don't know whether they've opened it or not, or
That's okay. Can you tell me who those two other people are?
they're just two people who work for the company.
Okay, any particular status that they have? Was your husband one of the two?
Not particularly. Not particularly. There's no real roles. It's they're just everybody's got. I can't disclose. I'm really sorry.
No, that's okay. It's all right. No problem. Where are you calling from? Can you give me your postcode, Georgia? It's just for the police to get back in contact with you or to come and see you if they need to.
Am I required to give that by law?
Well, you're reporting an abduction, so it's really important.
Okay, I can give you.
Which area?
I'm actually in London.
London, you're in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Bear with me a second.
Okay. I can give you part of the postcode. I suppose it's SW9.
Yeah, the first half of the postcode would be great.
Okay, SW9.
Sorry, say that again for me.
Sierra Whiskey 9.
Sierra Whiskey 9, is it?
Yes, that's right.
Excellent, thank you. Can I have your husband's name, please, Georgia?
It's Yorgos.
Can you spell it for me?
It's like Georgia, but instead of an A at the end, it's IOS.
Sorry, can you spell it phonetically for me because the line isn't wonderful?
Yeah, G for golf, E for echo, O for Oscar, R for Romeo, G for golf, E for echo. Oh, sorry, that's its English version. IOS it is on the end. I for indigo, O for Oscar, S for Sierra is the correct spelling, but it's Greek.
So it's George Eos, yeah?
Yeah, Georgios.
Perfect. There's an E on the end of George and IOS on the end.
No, take the E out of the George at the end.
The E out, is it? Oh, right, I see. No problem. And what's the surname?
The same. DOURIS.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. What's his contact number?
I've got, it's a Greek telephone number.
That's fine.
Hang on a second, let me just get it for you. It's 0030
0030
694
694
093
yeah
8174.
8174. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you haven't been able to get hold of your husband Giorgio since you received this email, you say. So you don't know if he's opened it, you don't know if he's seen it, and you can't get hold of him at the moment.
I can't get my phone's ringing actually. Hang on a second.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. I think Giorgio.
I thought it was him. Sorry, it's not. It's not.
Oh, that's okay, no problem. Anything to do with what you reported?
No. No, sorry, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay,
No.
it's all right. Do you know in the recording that you heard, I don't know how many times you've listened to it or how loud you listened to it, but do you recognise any of the accents or any of the voices in the recording? Can you sort of distinguish how many that were there?
Yeah, you can hear some voices, and I would say that they've got a very strong Welsh accent.
But you can't recognise them yourself?
No.
Okay. Did you say they had very strong Welsh accents there, Georgia?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yours sounds quite strong, but obviously to other people who are Welsh, maybe not.
You think two of them were Welsh, is it?
No, I don't know. I'm saying that your accent's quite strong to me as a Welsh accent. So it depends. It's everybody's perception is very different from somebody else's, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Yeah, because I sound very Welsh too, I'd imagine. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Do you believe he's been kidnapped, Georgia?
Yes.
Okay. You said yes, yeah?
Yes, I believe he's been abducted at least. I don't know what the difference between abduction or kidnap is by your definition,
Yeah.
but somebody.
Yeah, it's very slim, but as long as you think he's been taken by somebody he shouldn't have been,
He's been taken by force without, and you can hear him shouting, "I don't consent, I don't," just loads of screaming.
Yeah. Have any demands been made at all, Georgia? Has anybody tried to get in contact with you since you've seen that email, since you read what, since you've heard it, sorry?
No.
Have any demands been made to the company, to yourself, or that you know of anyone who they've been in touch with, they're not demanding money or anything?
Not as yet.
No, okay. Do you have any idea who the suspect may be, Georgia?
I don't know who it is. I have no idea.
That's no problem.
The recording starts a part of the way through the situation, and you can just hear him screaming that they're trying to smash the door in. Maybe I should go down there and let them in, is what you can hear on the recording. And obviously the other employees saying not to do that. And then obviously you can hear them making their own way through the door.
And you have no idea why he may have been abducted by these people?
Unless I know who they are, I'd be speculating, and I really don't.
I know what you mean. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I'd rather be totally honest.
I
so
don't want to make a
thank you
false
for that.
claim against somebody without any evidence.
Yes, no, of course. No, it makes sense. You wouldn't have any idea where he would have been taken to, Georgia, would you?
I don't know.
No, okay. I know a lot of these questions seem repetitive, but we have to ask them, okay?
Of course.
I understand this can be quite distressing for you as well, you know, because you're the one who put the email, you're the one who's listened to the recording, and obviously, and you've come through to us, so I do appreciate you in a difficult situation. Has he got a car by any chance, do you know?
Has who got me?
Isa, sorry, has he got a car?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has got a conveyance or a car or any transportation. But again,
Okay.
I know he was using one of our company cars.
He was using one of your company cars. He can drive, yeah?
He can drive, but he hasn't had the use of the company car for over nearly 2 months now.
Okay. And you don't think he's got his own car then, yeah?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you have any idea if there are any cars parked outside of the property or on the driveway or anything?
There's not that I'm aware of. All I can tell you is what I've told you already. With that's all the information that I've got regarding the recording.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Thank you very much. And just keep updating the report as we're speaking, Georgia, okay? So thank you for being on the line. We're just trying to get a number to transfer you through to the right force, geographical force that covers the address you've given me, the 89A. But there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes as you're on the phone to me now, okay? You said you're in London at the moment, Georgia. How did you manage to come through to David Powers? Did you select our force?
I've used a Skype phone.
You used the Skype phone,
Yeah. So it's come through. I don't know how it managed to do that, because normally if I use a landline, it would go through to the local police. So that's how I've just dialed your number into my Skype phone and it's called you.
Yeah. How are you feeling at the moment? Are you all right?
I'm just curious to hear lots of laughing going on in the background, which is more distressing than the actual hearing of the audio. You know, obviously we're taking this kind of thing very seriously.
Of course, it's yeah, very serious.
But I can hear laughing in the background, which is a bit disconcerting.
And you heard laughing in the background at some point, did you?
No, on this call with your agents, with the you know, you said you could hear people in the background on your call.
Yeah.
I could hear people laughing just now.
Oh, in the background from this call you're on with me now?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. I'm not too sure who that was. Sorry, Georgia, they can't hear this call anyway, all right? It's completely separate to what we're talking about. The number that I took from you earlier, Georgia, did you give me a landline, did you? I think I've got one digit too many. So if I just read it back to you, will you be able to correct me, please?
Yes.
I've got a 020
Yes.
7719.
It's too many sevens. It's just 719.
Oh, it's just the 17, is it? Okay. So it's 020719398992.
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much. Three. Where were you this morning, Georgia, when you opened that email? Were you at home or?
I was sat at my desk.
You was at work, is it?
Well, I work from home.
Oh, you do work from home. All right, okay. Did anyone else hear the audio recording, or was it just yourself at home listening to it today?
Just myself at the moment.
Just yourself, okay. Is there anything else that you can think of that you haven't told me already that could help us, Georgia?
There's nothing that I can think of.
Okay, just bear with us a second. How long has he been working with you, Georgia? Do you know?
I can look at the copy of his assignment of his contract. Let's just have a look. Just going to the files now, sorry. Since May.
Since May of this year?
Yes.
Do you know what he did before that, or was he in a similar line of work? Do you know?
I can't disclose information.
No, that's all right. No problem.
I'm just checking to make sure I give you the right date there. That was his,
Okay.
page. Yeah, May the 25th.
May the 25th, you said, is it?
Yeah, and then he went through his induction and then his contract, well, his agreement was the, let's have a look at the date on the actual date. It was the 8th of June.
On the 8th of June, he went out to do the job himself today.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you for all of the information so far that you've given me, Georgia. I'm going to have to clear the line with you now because another police force who will be dealing with this case is going to give you a call back on this number, okay? It'll be from an unknown number, the phone call, but it'll be the police force that we're working with to help solve this, all right?
Can you give me a log reference or an incident reference number so that I can tell his family that I've called them on this day at this time and there is a reference that they can refer to?
Yeah, I can, yeah, but it'll be through South Wales case. So the force that are trying to contact you now, they will be able to give you a record of the reference number because it'll be them handling the case from now on, all right?
But can you
so they'll be trying to get in contact with you in the next few minutes. I'm gonna have to clear the line with you, okay?
Can you give me your reference for your log that you've just taken?
Yeah, I can give you ours, yeah, but it won't be on record with us. It'll be with South Wales.
Okay.
I'll give you the one that you've called through today. It's Delta Papa hyphen 2021.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
13
Yeah.
-141.
Do you want to just check this telephone number again with me to just make sure that it's the
Yeah.
right number? So
0207
yeah,
193
yeah.
9892.
To 19891. Sorry, I brought it up on the screen here, and it's 9891.
But all the rest is correct, is it?
Yeah, 0207 193 9891.
Right, okay. Let me just update this report because otherwise they're going to try and be contacting the wrong number, okay? Okay. I'll leave you go then, Georgia. Thank you for calling and reporting this to us, okay? South Wales Police will be back in touch with you as soon as they can now, all right?
Do they have a direct line number that you can give me so that
No.
Oh, right. So
No, unfortunately not, no. But they've been handed your corrected number and they'll be trying to contact you on that now, all right?
okay, and where have I come through to now then? Who are you?
You've come through to Dyfed Powys Police and it's South Wales Police, a force that we work with. Because the address of ESUS, they're covered by South Wales Police.
Right.
All right. So although we've taken the report, they will be handling it from now on.
Right.
All right.
So
So I'm going to have to let you go because they're going to try and get in touch with you. All right.
Thank you for your help. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No problem. Thanks, Georgia. Bye.
Hello, can I help you?
Hello, Mr. George, is it?
Yes, hello. Hi.
Hello there, hi. It's South Wales Police today. Has been contacted by Dyfed Powys Police?
That's right. I called them to make a report of what sounds like a kidnapping or an abduction.
Right, we can advise you the male concerned is safe and well.
Sorry, the who?
The male concerned, the one they think has been abducted, he's safe and well.
Right. Can you tell me who's abducted him?
No one's abducted him at
Oh.
all.
Oh, so what? I've got a recording here of him screaming and the doors being smashed in at his house. The family have been down to the property.
Yeah, that was an abduction at all.
What was it then?
I can't advise you, I'm afraid.
Well, what's the purpose of the call then? To tell me that you know that he's okay?
I was telling you that he's safe and well. Yeah,
But-
that's all I'm allowed to tell you is that he's safe and well.
Can
If you're saying he's been abducted, I'm saying he's not.
Right, okay, but so who was it who went through the door? If you know who that was that the police who went through the door?
I can't advise you, I'm afraid.
Well, so can you tell me where he is?
No, unfortunately, I can't.
So how at the moment I've just called a number as far as I'm concerned that I've found on Google. They've put me obviously they're saying that they are the police. Then at the end of the call she said that they're not actually the police who are going to deal with it. All I've got is
No, it's for a false area.
pardon, yeah, and but anybody, I mean, you could be anybody, couldn't you? I've got no way of proving that you are even
Right,
the
but you
police
rung
I'm
us.
speaking to.
Right, but you rung us, and I'm
Well,
bringing you back.
Yeah,
So you have instigated an inquiry where you would expect us to ring you.
that's correct, but I could have just called anybody, couldn't I? Your information could have been hijacked on the website. I could have been sent to your telephone number by
Well, what I
Google.
would suggest you do then, don't believe who you think I am. You ring 101, which is a normal police number, and you ask to come through to South Wales Police.
Right, okay.
And then you know as soon as that you've come through. But I can tell you now for sure that he is safe and well, and there's been no abduction.
But how do you know that?
Because we know that.
I'm asking you how you know that. Yeah, you told me that that is a fact.
I'm not allowed to tell you though. I'm not allowed to tell you how I know that. All I'm saying to you is that we are the police. We're telling you that he's safe and well. And as far as we're concerned, that's all you need to know. Because you're saying he's been abducted. We're saying actually he's not.
Actually, he's not
And
been.
we know that he is safe and well.
That he's not. You're saying that he hasn't been abducted. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. So whoever it was who came through the door and smashed the door down.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that that's now normal practice?
I'm not saying that's normal practice. I'm saying that he hasn't been abducted from that.
But if somebody comes and smashes your door in the middle of the night and you're recorded being dragged out and the police won't tell you where somebody is, are we supposed to accept that as being normal practice?
Yes, you are. And I'm not saying it's normal practice. I'm saying to you, we are telling you that he is safe and well, and that's all we need to advise you. We don't need to tell you any more than that, because you report him as abducted. We're saying you actually he's not been abducted, he's safe and well.
And I'm asking you, how do you know that?
Sorry.
I'm asking.
Because you made inquiries, and we know that that's the case.
You've made inquiries to where?
Yep.
To who?
I don't need to tell you any more than the fact that he's safe and well.
Right. Okay. So, and can I just take your ID reference number, your badge number?
You can take the log number for the log, which is 460 of today's date,
460.
and it's South Wales Police.
And today's date.
So if you need to ring us back to clarify or to confirm, you by all means ring us back, quote that reference, and you'll see then that we are saying it is the case and it is true.
What, that somebody can come through your door at midnight and smash the doors in, and you're not going to call it an abduction? On what basis? On what basis can somebody do that? And it's
because we know
not.
that it wasn't. We've investigated. We know that it's not an abduction. We know that he's safe and well, and that's, like I say, that's what I'm telling you, that is the case. You're refuting it, but unfortunately that isn't the case at all.
Well, when you hear the recording and you're saying to me, these are persons unknown have gone through the door, and now you're telling me that he's safe and well, but you won't tell me where he is or how he is or who's got him. And so at the moment, what is it, the police who have taken him away?
I can't advise you anymore. I'm really sorry. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't tell you anymore.
I just can't comprehend this. I mean, obviously, if the police have got him, then surely the police would say, yes, it's okay. We know he's safe and well because we've got him in custody or whatever it is.
But I can't confirm that to you is the point.
You can't tell me that you've taken one of my employees into custody so that I can help him with a lawyer or whatever it is that he needs.
I can't tell you that because of data protection. That's what stopped me from telling you is the data protection.
So now you're citing data protection, but if it is the police who've taken him, then the reason why the police have taken him because of an incident.
And I get that, but I can't tell you that though. The problem is that his data protection is that. I can't tell you that.
Yeah, but he had an incident. He had an incident with the South Wales Police because of data protection. He said a few months ago that I can't disclose information to South Wales Police because of data protection, and they arrested him for that. So what you're saying now is that you're using data protection to abduct people with, or take them away from their house, let's call it, and then turn around.
Can I just tell you the police do not abduct people?
If you've just gone through, do you really want to listen to this recording, because it is an abduction? And if you,
I don't need to listen to the recording because
how can you investigate something if you haven't got the evidence? And how can you use data protection when you arrested this particular individual 2 months ago? Not you personally, South Wales Police arrested him 2 months ago for using data protection and saying that there is information that I can't disclose to you, so they put him in the prison. Because he stood under data protection. So how is it that data protection only works one way now in our country? How is that?
I can't answer anything. I can't answer anything you're saying to me because I don't know about the previous case. I'm telling you from our point of view here at the minute. That's all I'm able to tell you.
Right. So, but you're citing because of data protection, you can't disclose to me the whereabouts or who has removed my employee. Right. Okay. So at the same time, then, if you come to us and you ask us the same questions, then don't be expected to hear the same reply that we're under non-disclosure and all of that data is protected. That's the same.
That's totally fine.
That's totally fine. Okay, so that's an agreement, that's a contract. So now you need to let him go because those are the reasons. You've just agreed with me. You've just agreed with me that if we were to come to you and say the same things.
In the same.
If I come to you now, if I come to your house, I'm trying to establish, how can you be safe and well? How can you be safe and well if you're using data protection, which is something that he used 2 months ago?
I'm not using it for that reason. I'm using it for the purpose of it. I can't tell you any more about anything. I can't tell you anything about where he is or anything. That's what I'm telling you.
But okay, and I'm telling you that if I come now with my friends and abduct you out of your house and say that I've got a right to do that, But if then it'd be an abduction, but then your family call me and I say the same thing. I'm really sorry, I can't tell you anything. I'm under data protection. Is that okay?
But I've told you he's safe and well. I've told you he's safe and well.
So I
And
come
they have
and,
been
okay,
abducted.
let's put this in a
That's all I
scenario.
can tell you,
If
that's all I'm
I
able to tell
take you from your house tomorrow in the same way, I come with a uniform on and I take you out of your house because you wouldn't disclose some information to me 2 months ago, and then your family call me and say, it's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
I'm sorry, it's not the same thing.
Of course
and I'm
it
going to
is.
cut the corner because it's a ridiculous conversation to have.
It's a
with you, all
ridiculous
right? Bye-bye.
conversation because it's logic. You're using data protection for and saying, no, you go, don't like it back at you.